Well, we arrived in Lamphun, and luckily I didn't go into the temple because it's like a river in there. The rain started as we arrived, and I've just come back out to the car and I realised I'd left all my lights on, so I shall get out from under the trees and try and video a little bit, but I'm not going in. I did it the other day, so I've left the other half. Natty, she's gone in because she hasn't ever seen this temple. I found it purely by accident the other day. All the way down from Chiang Mai, it's only 20 odd kilometres, 26 I think. It was raining like that, raining on and off. The moment we parked up, it absolutely emptied it down. So we sat there for a few minutes anyway. She decided she wanted to go in, so I let her. But I've just been over there myself and it's like 2 inches of water just pouring out of the gate of the temple. So I'm not even going to bother. You can see the amount of rain we've just had. That's all in like 15 minutes. We've got a couple of miles to go down there. Take us to the central Lamphun. Hopefully by then it will have stopped. And looking up there, it may well have passing clouds. This is sort of part of the moat. I don't know if it is exactly is the moat. I don't know. I think it must be, but it's not as well kept as Chiang Mai. Shame really. It could be. I don't want to walk around too much because there's so many trees. It's like raining under the trees. It's dripping off the leaves. A few papaya up there. So many of them about. They just leave them on the trees. Nice little village lane there. But yeah, it's a bit shabby. You'd think they'd look after this a little bit better. It is a beautiful temple if you look back. I can't remember now whether I put it on TikTok or YouTube. I just saw one chap come out to put his shoes back on. He had his socks on and they must have been saturated. That's a real bank coming up onto the parking spot. I thought my car was going to bottom out. And all these little stores are closed. I'm surprised because it's quite a few people visiting the temple. What I'll do is have a little wander around the perimeter, I think. Got the electric bike there. Not so many restrictions here as there are in the UK. You can only use an e-scooter if you actually rent it. You're not allowed to own your own and use it on the road. Funny that, isn't it? But if you rent it off the local council, you're allowed to use them. Always the same. Anything they can do to stop people having fun, if you can call it. I wouldn't ride one anyway. But yeah, it's certainly clearing up. Some lovely old buildings in Lamphun, not like Chiang Mai. Most of those have been demolished. We'll have a walk up this wall around the perimeter and look through some of the gates. Nice view of one of the main buildings. That's stunning they are inside. Gates are closed all around. Not that there's an entry fee or anything. Yeah, I remember walking down here the other day when I was here. This is all the building area. They've got all their building equipment. But look at these fantastic gates. This is a little thing where you get your electric and your water bill slipped in. Once they've read your meters, yeah, even the temple has to pay. Not much, it's cheapest chip compared to the rip-off UK. Where all that rain came from. It certainly emptied it down. Look at that for a wall, well looked after. This is a really nice temple. Whether I can walk around the whole perimeter, I don't know. Don't want Matt to come out and find me not there. Let's have a look. I don't think I can, unless that's a little lane there that goes around the back. Doesn't look like an entrance. I like Lamphun. I've been here a few times, and the more I come, the better I find it. I regretted a year or so ago, another YouTuber advertised a nice house to rent by one of his subscribers got onto him and said that he had to go back to England to make sure he saw the children through school, and his house was available for up to 8 years on an annual rent, and it was really, really cheap. And another way in there, but I'm not going to go in. I regret now not taking it on, because I could have had it. I'd have taken it on as 2 years minimum. Still, I didn't do it, so tough titty. Yeah, I can get right the way round the outside of this. So I might as well have a wander, eh? Nice brickwork, look at that. Sheesh. Reminds me of some of the old English buildings back home. That's when they knew how to build a wall. Look at that. Typical Thai house. Nice wooden one. Another entrance. This new building on the left here, inside there. Yeah, these wooden Thai houses are beautiful. That's a big one, that. This fence opposite with the black and white sashes round, obviously a government office. They've all got that black and white, obviously in memory of the late Queen Mother who passed away last week. I had somebody saying the other day that she was the longest reigning monarch. Well, she wasn't actually. She was 66 years. Queen Elizabeth was 70. And then somebody said, oh, but the best royal family is the Thai royal family. Some anti-British foreigner, it wasn't Thai. I wrote back, I said, funny how people who make comments like that never show their face. There's the Queen Mother there. She was, yes, a lovely lady, and she did a lot for Thailand, as did her husband, Raman IX. That'll be the monks' quarters there, that's all wood, look. Beautiful. Look at that. I take it it's the monks' quarters. Well, this is Saturday, November the 1st at 4:40 p.m. And at last the rain stopped. So we may get to walk along the main street when we get into Lamphun and see all the lanterns. Look at that for a gate. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? I don't think I actually saw that one. I I'm just going to venture in here. It's all wood, this there. Oh, that was that modern building. What that was all about. Ah. Nice, isn't it? I'll stop this one for a minute. I'll start a new one.